When creating content for a business, the design is super important. We want to choose the right image, an image that will stand out, an image that will catch our viewers' attention. Either it's for a post, an article, a video we created. We need something that really describes what we're trying to say, what is our message, right? To package our message. And there's different ways for us to create a design. But if we're not graphic designers, we usually use different platforms like Canva, right? And we searching there for the image that we're looking for. But today, there's also the new technology of the AI designs, which is the artificial intelligence. And that's why today I want to speak about the AI design benefits and how we as business owners can use it to help us and put our content out there and to stand out and get our viewers, our audience attention. So hi everyone, I'm Dana Ohana and this is the podcast Big Brander, so welcome. And here we're going to speak about different topics around brand building, social media and other marketing topics, and of course about a journey as an entrepreneur and how it's all actually in line. So as I said, I want to speak about AI design benefits because as I said in the beginning, there's a lot of impact and influence for the image we choose for our content. So we want to make sure that we're choosing the right image. So one of the things that I really like about AI design that it's very easy to use. It's something very simple. All you need to do is just to type few keywords of things that you think that are relevant, of things that you would like to see in that image, and then you let a computer basically generate it for you. And then of course you can just click on a button and say generate more, and then you choose the image, which is super easy and super simple, which also go to the second benefits of increased efficiency. And as a business owner, we've got so many things to do during the day that sometimes we just want to create a certain post, but it takes us a long time just to find the right image, what we want to use. So we write like one word and then we scroll and scroll and scroll until we think that we found something that kind of say, because most of us are not graphic designers and most of us don't have the options to take something and play with Photoshop or whatever other type of software that there is. So we're actually finding ourselves spending lots of time on just finding the right image. And sometimes through that, it gets us to feel like, I don't really feel like actually creating content now, because just to find the right image and then getting the text and getting everything, it becomes too much. And then we even sometimes procrastinate. Okay. And the nice thing with AI design that it helps you to increase efficiency. Because as I said, all you need to do is basically just type some keywords and that's it. And the system generates for you, which that's the amazing things. And that leads to actually the third benefit, which is about creating creative designs. So if you actually if you have a kid around you and just ask them to give you some keywords to what they want to see in the image, you can see the creativity comes up. And the nice thing here is that you can write different things like woman looking at the camera, pop art, afraid or frustrated or whatever thing you want to write, or like walking in the woods or in the middle of the deserts or looking up or whatever you want to write. You can write all of those things. And then the system really generates you different type of images. And they're very creative. They're not necessarily the things that you're going to find in platforms like Canva. And those are things that usually you will find with a graphic designer, that they actually come with a creative mindset and they know what to bring. So for those of us who are not like graphic designers, this is a great way to put some stuff there, like use images that are very creative and just be something else, be something different, and to stand out. The other thing that I really like about this is that it's really helping you to improve the personalization. One of the things I like to do with this is to choose different type of images where I have a woman looking at the camera, even let's say some portrait, and then I just swap the face to my face. And that's the nice part. I don't need to have any type of skills. It's literally in a click of a button that you do that. And then through that, I'm making the image more personalized. Because if I'll search like in, let's say, an image stock for certain images, I can find and then I'll find like different women's there, but they're not me. And I want to engage with my audience. I want my audience to connect with me, not with those other women. Okay, so that's why like it's a nice thing to personalize it, because again, people buy from people. Okay, and for people to buy from me, I want them to see me more. And also, we have a very limited, sometimes amount of like images that we already took with a professional photographer. My images are me in a curtain box, but I only have a limited amount, and you not necessarily always have the budget to go film a new ones, and then still it's limited. What are you getting? Like 5, 10, 15, 20 pictures from them? Through that now, I can actually write like woman, curtain box, different reaction on our faces and stuff like this, inside the box, outside the box, lots of boxes, and all of that I can write. And then through that, I just swap the face and I choose the one that really looks more like a bit of a natural, a bit of more that really more looks like me, which this is a nice thing. And it's really, as I said, like one of the benefits, it's so easy to use. I use a platform called Midjourney. So it's really like I click on the right button, do app, do in swapper, and that's it. And it takes a few minutes, sometimes a few seconds, depends how many people are using that at that moment. And then I've got the image. So as you can see, from that part, it also helps me with cost reduction because it doesn't cost that much to join. There's also free versions of it. It doesn't take me lots of time to start using it and figuring it out. It's just to know what exactly you want to write and see what's coming up and just keep on regenerating until you find something you like. And that's it. It's very, very simple. Another benefit is that it really helps you to upgrade your brand looks and feel. If we use certain type of image from a stock versus now we use things that are a bit more creative, a bit more unique, even like with our face in it or someone else's face in it, it really helps you to upgrade the way your brand looks like. It looks a bit more professional and it kind of makes it look like those businesses have hired a graphic designer to work with. So now, as you can see, if I go back to the cost reduction, now you don't necessarily need to pay to a graphic designer to do certain things. Well, you can do it by yourself. But of course, there's certain things you would prefer for a graphic designer to do for you, like a logo design and other things like that, like your brand identity related and even more stuff. But for day-to-day things that you want to do for your content, this is really beneficial for you to use the AI design because it's going to help you to upgrade the way everything looks like. And it's going to look more creative. And again, you can personalize it and make it more you. And you can use it to really find your own unique voice. And I think that's something that's really, really amazing. The last benefit that I want to share is that it really helps you to by providing you a wider range of images to use. Because now it's all about the game you play. It's all about the different keywords you use. So the variety is huge. And the nice thing is that you don't need to scroll so much in order to look at all the options. Those options is just there. They're very accessible to you, which makes it even more amazing. Because now you don't waste the time on searching and finding and maybe playing with another word. Here, you just write a few keywords and you can keep on generating and generating because you basically, if you use, for example, Midjourney, for every line you write with a different keywords, you get 4 images. Now, for each one of those images, I can generate another 4 images and then another 4 images. So basically, just with a click of a button, you're getting more options and more options and more options, which is so nice because now you've got a wider range and you don't necessarily need to spend the time of figuring it out and like searching and searching. Because at one point when you're scrolling, and I know it for myself, is that I'm like so tired out of it, and like maybe I'll think about something else, maybe I'll use something else, and that you're not sure about this. So I really enjoy the AI design. It really makes your life easier. It's the same as ChatGPT, and I do have an episode for this, but I do recommend you to make sure you're using it the right way. You choose the right keywords, you're choosing images that looks creative and unique, but are still in line with your brand identity, are still supporting your key message. It's not just to put an image because it's a beautiful image or like an outstanding image. It's to use it because it is packaging your message. It's putting your message out there. It is in line with your brand identity. And just use it to be more creative and to make your life easier. So why not? So as I said, I'm using Midjourney, but there's other platforms you're more than welcome to use. And you also have free trials. So you just play with it, see how it works for you. And I cannot wait to see some of your designs on the different social media platforms. If you're not sure, you want to learn more about this, you're more than welcome to reach out to me, and you can find big.consulting on the different social media platforms.